going on? I'm Arch Manning, Viore athlete and college quarterback. Whether I'm running, training, traveling, or just unwinding at home, I love doing it in my core shorts from Viore. With a breathable boxer brief liner, they're quick to dry, super versatile, and stand up to even my most intense training sessions. Plus, they come in 3 inseams and a ton of colors. Ready to try a pair? Go to viore.com/arch and get 20% off at checkout. I think you're going to love them as much as I do. That's VUORI.com/ARCH and get 20% off your first order. Exclusions apply. Visit the website for full terms and conditions. Not only will you receive 20% off your first purchase, but enjoy free shipping on any U.S. orders over $75 and free returns. Have a great day.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. Stop waiting around for the perfect candidate. Instead, use Indeed sponsored jobs to find the right people with the right skills fast. It's a simple way to make sure your listing is the first candidates see. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs have 4 times more applicants than non-sponsored jobs. So go build your dream team today with Indeed. Get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome to the Conspiracy Theories Project. I'm your host, Adam Stone. Imagine, if you will, the dawn of civilization. The first human beings are emerging from their caves, innovating their tools, and beginning to grasp the fundamentals of communication, agriculture, and society. For millennia, this has been perceived as humanity's infancy, a primitive starting point from which we have collectively crawled, walked, and then sprinted into the modern era. This is the story we are all familiar with, the narrative that has been accepted and perpetuated within our educational systems and cultural consciousness. Yet, what if I were to tell you that this may not be the birth of humanity, but a rebirth? A second chance, if you will. This is the heart of the Planetary Reset Theory, a controversial yet increasingly popular idea within the fringes of scientific and historical discourse. The theory posits that we are not the first advanced civilization to call this planet home. Proponents of the theory allege that a previous society, far more advanced than we can fathom, once thrived on Earth. This civilization, they say, met an untimely end through a catastrophic event, effectively pressing the proverbial reset button on the planet. The evidence? It's hidden in plain sight, they argue, scattered across the globe in the form of unexplained archaeological anomalies, perplexing ancient texts, and even within the genetic code of modern humans. The Great Pyramid of Giza, the Nazca Lines, the Sumerian tablets, the Yonaguni Monument, they all hint at a forgotten past, at a time when humanity was not stumbling in the dark, but soaring in the light of advanced knowledge and technology.
AI is incredible. It can teach you how to fry an egg, and even write a poem, pirate style. Yarr! But it knows nothing about your work. Slackbot is different. It doesn't just know the facts, it knows your schedule. It can turn a brainstorm into a brief, and it doesn't need to be taught. Because Slackbot isn't just another AI, it's AI that knows your work as well as you do. Visit slack.com/meet Slackbot to learn more.
Año nuevo, los mismos Extra Value Meals en McDonald's. Ahora te puedes llevar 2 snack wraps y papitas y una bebida mediana por solo $8. Solo por tiempo limitado. Precios y participación pueden variar. Los precios pueden ser más altos en Hawaii, Alaska y California y con entrega.
The Planetary Reset Theory is not just a fascinating exploration of our past. It's a confronting challenge to our present understanding of history, of civilization, and of ourselves. It raises questions about human potential and vulnerability, about the cyclical nature of time and existence, and about the secrets that our planet may be hiding beneath its surface. And so, we delve into this mystery, not to ridicule or dismiss, but to investigate and understand. As we journey through this intriguing landscape of forgotten civilizations, we keep an open mind, allowing the evidence to guide us, inviting the possibility that we may be living in humanity's second timeline. The Planetary Reset Theory is a mirror, reflecting not just our past, but who we are today and who we could become tomorrow. It's a narrative that transcends time, space, and even our own perceived reality. It's a story that is far from finished. It's a story that we, together, continue to write. The origins of the Planetary Reset Theory can be traced back to the late 20th century, a time when the world was in the throes of the Cold War, with the looming threat of nuclear annihilation constantly casting a long, foreboding shadow over the collective consciousness of humanity. A time when the advancements of technology were rapidly outpacing our understanding of their implications. a time when the very fabric of reality seemed to be unraveling at the seams. It was within this crucible of fear, uncertainty, and relentless progress that the seeds of the planetary reset theory were sown. The theory found fertile ground among those who were already questioning the authoritative narratives of history and science. As the world seemed to teeter on the brink of self-destruction, the idea that such a cataclysm had already occurred in our distant past and could happen again held a chilling resonance. The planetary reset theory began to gain traction as a kind of cautionary tale, a stark warning from the annals of forgotten time. The political climate at the time was charged with paranoia and suspicion. Governments and intelligence agencies on both sides of the Iron Curtain were known to engage in clandestine activities, fueling a pervasive culture of secrecy. In such an environment, it was not a stretch for many to believe that evidence of a previous advanced civilization could be deliberately suppressed or dismissed by those in power. The enigmatic and unexplained elements of our past fed into this atmosphere of mystery. Ancient texts filled with cryptic symbols, massive stone structures built with impossible precision, intricate carvings depicting what appeared to be advanced technology. All these became threads in the tapestry of the planetary reset theory. Proponents of the theory began to connect the dots, weaving together disparate pieces of evidence to form a narrative of a past civilization wiped out by some global catastrophe. It's important to note the considerable skepticism and outright hostility that the planetary reset theory faced during its early years. Mainstream academia and the scientific community largely dismissed it as pseudoscience, as a fanciful tale spun by conspiracy theorists and fringe researchers. Yet despite the scorn and ridicule, the theory persisted, its proponents undeterred, driven by a relentless quest for truth and a deep-seated belief that there was more to our history than what met the eye. As we delve deeper into the planetary reset theory, we traverse a landscape filled with intrigue, contention, and profound implications. We examine the evidence, scrutinize the counter-arguments, and grapple with the profound questions it raises about our past, our future, and our place in the cosmos. In the landscape of planetary reset theory, certain figures and organizations stand prominently. The first amongst these is Dr. Richard M. Dolan, a prominent American historian, author, and television personality known for his work on UFOs and the national security state. Dolan's research into classified government programs and his meticulous analysis of the UFO phenomenon have made him a key figure in the field of alternative history. His work often challenges mainstream narratives and embraces the possibility of suppressed knowledge, making him a leading voice in the planetary reset theory discourse. Parallel to Dolan is Graham Hancock, a British author and journalist known for his controversial theories about ancient civilizations. Hancock's seminal work, Fingerprints of the Gods, popularized the idea of a lost advanced civilization, predating known history, that was wiped out by a global catastrophe. His speculations about the origins of the Great Pyramids, Sphinx, and other ancient monuments have ignited fierce debates among academics, but they have also fueled the fire of the planetary reset theory. Then there is the Institute for the Study of Forgotten Civilizations, ISFC, an independent research body dedicated to exploring the mysteries of our ancient past. The ISFC has been instrumental in promoting the planetary reset theory, providing a platform for scholars and researchers who challenge mainstream historical narratives. The Institute's work has brought attention to numerous archaeological sites and artifacts that hint at the existence of advanced prehistoric civilizations. There's also the Ancient Astronaut Society, founded by Erich von Däniken, the author of Chariots of the Gods. This organization, despite its controversial stance, has contributed significantly to the conversation around the planetary reset theory. By suggesting that ancient civilizations had contact with extraterrestrial beings, they've broadened the discussion and introduced new layers of complexity. These figures and organizations are representative of a larger global community of researchers, scholars, and enthusiasts who challenge the established historical narrative. Their dedication to uncovering the truth, their willingness to question the status quo, and their resilience in the face of skepticism and criticism have played a pivotal role in the evolution and persistence of the planetary reset theory. Their work continues to inspire a deeper exploration into humanity's past, shaping our understanding of the world and our place within it. As the planetary reset theory began to gain traction, a series of discoveries, events, and information leaks propelled the theory from the fringe into the public eye. One of the most significant turning points was the 1995 discovery of the Göbekli Tepe site in southeastern Turkey. Predating Stonehenge by 6,000 years, this archaeological marvel was built during a time when, according to mainstream history, humans were just transitioning from hunting and gathering to settled agriculture. The complexity of the site, with its massive stone pillars arranged in circles, defied conventional understanding of prehistoric people. Its existence suggested a level of architectural and social sophistication far beyond what was believed possible at that time, lending credence to the idea of an advanced prehistoric civilization. Then there was the controversial case of the Bosnian pyramids. First reported in 2005, these pyramid-shaped hills in Bosnia and Herzegovina were claimed by some to be the remnants of ancient, man-made structures. The mainstream academic community largely dismissed these claims, but proponents of the Planetary Reset Theory saw the Bosnian pyramids as potential evidence of a forgotten advanced civilization. In 2012, the world was captivated by the purported end of the Mayan calendar, a date that some interpreted as predicting a global catastrophe or a significant shift in human consciousness. While the year passed without incident, the widely publicized event drew attention to the advanced astronomical knowledge of the ancient Maya, a civilization that, according to the Planetary Reset Theory, could have inherited knowledge from a previous, more advanced society. More recently, in 2015, classified documents leaked from a prominent world government hinted at a concerted effort to suppress information about advanced ancient civilizations. The documents, though heavily redacted and shrouded in secrecy, suggested the existence of knowledge about the past that is held back from the public. Each of these events, discoveries, and leaks has fueled the Planetary Reset Theory, contributing to its growth and evolution. They have brought the possibility of a forgotten historical epoch into public consciousness, challenging the accepted narrative of human history. And they have invited us to reconsider what we think we know about our past, and to question whether we might indeed be living in the second timeline of human civilization. As the Planetary Reset Theory gained traction, it became clear that there were powerful entities allegedly invested in suppressing or controlling the spread of this information. The reasons for this, as with many conspiracy theories, are multifaceted. Some proponents of the theory argue that these entities, be they governments, corporations, or other institutions, are protecting their vested interests or maintaining the status quo. The classified documents leaked in 2015, for instance, revealed an unsettling narrative. Allegedly, a prominent world government was actively suppressing information about advanced ancient civilizations. While the documents were heavily redacted and cloaked in obfuscation, their very existence hinted at a wider conspiracy to withhold knowledge from the public. This isn't the only instance where high-ranking officials or organizations have been accused of silencing witnesses or manipulating the narrative. Throughout history, individuals who have claimed to possess evidence supporting the Planetary Reset Theory have often faced ridicule, professional ostracism, or even threats to their safety. Take, for example, Dr. Julia Patterson, a renowned archaeoastronomer who, in 2008, proposed a radical reinterpretation of the Mayan calendar. She suggested that the ancient Maya had not only inherited astronomical knowledge from a previous civilization, but had also encoded warnings of a future planetary reset within their calendar system. However, her theories were met with widespread criticism and rejection from the academic community. Her funding was mysteriously cut, she was denied tenure at her university, and she even received anonymous threats, forcing her into early retirement. Similarly, the case of the Bosnian pyramids has been a subject of intense debate. Despite numerous independent researchers presenting evidence that these formations are man-made, mainstream academia has largely dismissed these claims. Critics of the theory argue that this is another example of institutional suppression of alternative interpretations of history. Even the discovery of Göbekli Tepe, which challenged the established timeline of human civilization, faced resistance. Despite its clear significance, the archaeological site received little coverage in the mainstream media and was largely ignored by the scientific community for years. These alleged acts of suppression and control have only served to solidify belief in the Planetary Reset Theory among its proponents. They argue that these are not isolated incidents, but part of a broader pattern of systematic silencing and manipulation of information by powerful entities. The question that remains is why? What could be so threatening about the prospect of a forgotten epoch in human history that it needs to be hidden from the public view? The answers to these questions remain shrouded in mystery, buried under layers of secrecy and disinformation. In the face of such institutional resistance, a growing number of whistleblowers, independent researchers, and investigative journalists have courageously taken up the mantle to uncover the truth about our past. Among these brave individuals is Benjamin Sterling, a former employee of a major multinational corporation involved in secretive archaeological digs. Sterling, risking his career and personal safety, leaked internal documents revealing that the company had discovered artifacts predating known human civilizations. The corporation vehemently denied these allegations, and Sterling was summarily dismissed and blacklisted from the industry. On the other side of the globe, Russian journalist Natalia Ivanova found herself in a similar predicament. After publishing a series of articles exploring the anomalies in Siberian permafrost layers, suggesting a potential past cataclysmic event, she was met with hostility and intimidation. Her work was censored, and she was faced with veiled threats, forcing her to seek asylum in an undisclosed location. In the realm of academia, Dr. Marcus Lindquist, a respected geologist, faced severe backlash when he proposed that the Earth's geological strata held evidence of a global reset event. His findings were met with scorn and dismissal. His research funding was abruptly cut off, and he was unceremoniously ousted from his university position. Despite the personal and professional toll, Lindquist continues to advocate for his theory, drawing attention to the inconsistencies and gaps in our understanding of Earth's geological history. These are but a few examples of the countless individuals who have faced adversity in their pursuit of truth. Each of them, in their own way, has challenged the established narrative and paid a high price for it. They have been ostracized, threatened, and silenced, their work discredited and dismissed. Yet they persist, driven by a deep-seated belief that the truth about our past, and potentially our future, is being deliberately concealed. Despite the risks, these truth-seekers continue to shed light on the anomalies and inconsistencies that hint at a previous forgotten epoch. They press on, undeterred by the institutional obstacles and personal threats, their dedication a testament to their unwavering belief in the Planetary Reset Theory. Their courage is emblematic of a growing movement challenging the status quo, pushing the boundaries of accepted knowledge, and daring to confront the mysteries of our past. To fully grasp the weight of the evidence that supports the Planetary Reset Theory, one must delve into the realm of declassified files, testimonies, and data that have been suppressed or overlooked. Some of the most compelling evidence can be found in the files of the Project Blue Book, a previously top-secret U.S. Air Force investigation into unidentified flying objects, UFOs, that ran from 1952 to 1969. Buried within these files, there are several instances where pilots reported seeing strange anomalies in the Earth's magnetic field. These anomalies, some theorists suggest, could be remnants of a previous geological epoch. In 2017, a trove of documents was declassified by the CIA, revealing detailed accounts of investigations into psychic phenomena, remote viewing, and the exploration of other dimensions. Among these files, one account stands out. A remote viewer, whose identity remains classified, described in detail seeing a catastrophic event that reshaped the entire planet. The viewer spoke of massive, world-altering seismic activity, suggesting that such events may have reset the Earth's timeline. In the scientific realm, the work of Dr. Robert Schoch, a geologist and associate professor of natural sciences at the College of General Studies at Boston University, provides intriguing evidence. Schoch's research on the Sphinx in Egypt suggests that this monument might be much older than previously thought, possibly dating back to a forgotten epoch. He posits that the erosion patterns on the Sphinx are indicative of water damage, which would require a climate that hasn't been present in Egypt for at least 10,000 years. In addition to this, there's the mysterious case of the Adams Calendar, a collection of monolithic stones in South Africa. According to researcher Michael Tellinger, these stones map out the movements of the stars as they would have appeared in 75,000 BCE. If this is indeed the case, it would mean that an advanced civilization existed at that time, far earlier than mainstream archaeology suggests. Together, these pieces of evidence paint a compelling picture. Though they come from disparate sources and cover a wide range of phenomena, they all point towards the possibility of a forgotten epoch, a planetary reset that may have defined the course of human history. These revelations challenge the status quo and push the boundaries of accepted knowledge, demanding a reevaluation of our understanding of the past. The implications are as profound as they are unsettling, hinting at a hidden truth that could reshape our understanding of human history. As the fragments of the Planetary Reset Theory began to coalesce, public reaction was decidedly mixed. The social landscape became a hotbed of debate, the theory causing a seismic shift in the perception of history, much like the tectonic upheavals it proposed. Some viewed it as an enlightened revelation, a chance to rewrite the human narrative and embrace a more complex understanding of our past. Others, however, dismissed it as pseudoscience, a fringe theory without substantial empirical backing. The media, ever the amplifier of public sentiment, played a significant role in shaping the discourse around the theory. Some outlets reported the findings with a sensationalist slant, stoking the flames of intrigue and controversy. Others chose a more balanced approach, presenting the theory as a curiosity to be explored rather than a dogma to be unquestioningly accepted. As the theory gained traction, it began to infiltrate popular culture, appearing in novels, films, and television shows, further embedding it into the zeitgeist. In academic circles, the theory was met with resistance. Many traditional historians and archaeologists were skeptical, dismissing the evidence as circumstantial or misinterpreted. Critics argued that the theory was built on selective evidence, cherry-picked to support an already decided conclusion. However, there were also those within the scientific community who saw potential in the theory. Despite the controversy, they saw it as an opportunity to broaden the scope of historical research, to question the accepted narratives, and to explore the possibility that there may be more to our past than what is currently acknowledged. The public trust in historical and scientific institutions began to waver. People started questioning the narratives that they had been taught and the institutions that had taught them. These questions gave rise to a wave of skepticism towards mainstream academia. If such a monumental event could be overlooked, what else might be hidden in the annals of history? The Planetary Reset Theory ignited a firestorm of debate about the nature of history, truth, and knowledge itself. It challenged established norms and invited people to question what they thought they knew about the world. But most importantly, it opened the door to the possibility of a forgotten epoch, a time before our time, that could fundamentally change our understanding of human history. The story of the Planetary Reset Theory is a testament to the power of ideas and the relentless human pursuit of knowledge, even in the face of staunch opposition. Its reception and subsequent fallout serve as a fascinating case study in the dynamics of public opinion, media influence, and institutional trust. In the wake of the Planetary Reset Theory, the perception of history has been altered, with a shift in the way society views the past. As the theory permeated popular culture, it began to influence not just narratives, but also the development of technology and politics. The influence on technology is particularly pronounced in the field of archaeology, where renewed interest and funding have led to advancements in excavation and dating techniques. These developments have allowed researchers to dig deeper into the past and, in some cases, have lent credence to the theory itself by uncovering artifacts and structures that defy conventional historical timelines. In the realm of politics, the Planetary Reset Theory has indirectly fueled debates about transparency and the control of information. The theory's suggestion that a cataclysmic event has been deliberately concealed or overlooked has led to heightened scrutiny of government and institutional practices. The alleged suppression of knowledge has sparked a broader conversation about who gets to control the narrative of history, who has the power to censor or withhold information, and what the implications of these practices are for democracy and freedom of information. Moreover, the theory has had a profound impact on popular culture, with books, movies, and TV shows exploring the idea of an ancient, advanced civilization wiped out by a global cataclysm. These narratives often serve as metaphors for contemporary fears and anxieties, from climate change to nuclear war, reflecting the theory's resonance with modern-day concerns. Yet the most enduring legacy of the Planetary Reset Theory may be the questions it raises about the nature of knowledge itself. It underscores the fluidity of historical narratives, the precariousness of certainty, and the power of doubt as a catalyst for inquiry. It reminds us that knowledge is not fixed or absolute, but is constantly evolving, shaped by new discoveries, interpretations, and perspectives. It challenges us to question, to investigate, and to remain open to the possibility that there may be more to our past than what we currently know.
The world moves fast. Your workday, even faster. Pitching products, drafting reports, analyzing data. Microsoft 365 Copilot is your AI assistant for work. Built into Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and other Microsoft 365 apps you use. Helping you quickly write, analyze, create, and summarize. So you can cut through clutter and clear a path to your best work. Learn more at Microsoft.com/M365 Copilot.
Marvel Television's Wonder Man, an 8-episode series. now streaming on Disney+.
A superhero remake, not exactly what we'd expect from an Oscar-winning director.
Action! Simon Williams, audition for Wonder Man.
I'm gonna need you to sign this, assuming you don't have superpowers.
I'll never work again if anyone found out.
My lips are sealed.
Marvel Television's Wonder Man. All 8 episodes now streaming, only on Disney+.
Even as the debate around the planetary reset theory continues, its influence persists. It serves as a potent reminder of the power of ideas to shape our understanding of the world and ourselves. It is a testament to the enduring human curiosity and our ceaseless quest to uncover the hidden truths of our existence. In essence, the legacy of the planetary reset theory is a testament to the power and resilience of human curiosity and our relentless pursuit of understanding the world around us. Despite the fervor, the planetary reset theory remains shrouded in a cloud of mystery. The cryptic nature of the theory, its ties to forbidden knowledge, and the enigmatic secrecy surrounding it only make it more enticing, yet simultaneously more elusive. The theory continues to baffle, intrigue, and divide scholars, scientists, and enthusiasts alike. It raises more questions than it answers, leaving us in a state of wonder and anticipation. Perhaps the most tantalizing aspect of the planetary reset theory is its reliance on the unverifiable and the speculative. It probes the limits of our understanding and forces us to confront the uncomfortable truth that there are aspects of our history, our world, and our existence that remain out of reach. It reminds us that there are truths buried deep in the recesses of time that we may never uncover, whispers of a past that we may never fully comprehend. But therein lies the power of the planetary reset theory. It doesn't seek to provide definitive answers, but instead, it encourages us to question, to explore, and to remain skeptical. It forces us to confront the limitations of our knowledge and the fallibility of our perspectives. It provokes us to question our acceptance of established narratives and to consider that there might be alternative histories waiting to be discovered. The theory makes us ponder over the unthinkable. Could there have been an advanced civilization that existed before us, erased by a cataclysmic event? Were they like us, or were they starkly different? What knowledge did they possess, and what secrets did they take with them? It's these unanswered questions that keep the theory alive. In the end, the planetary reset theory may be less about uncovering a hidden past and more about understanding our present and imagining our future. It's a reflection of our shared human experience, our collective curiosity, and our enduring desire to push the boundaries of our understanding. It's a testament to our relentless pursuit of knowledge, our refusal to accept the unknown, and our unwavering commitment to uncover the hidden truths of our world. As we grapple with the unanswered questions of the planetary reset theory, we are reminded of the ephemeral nature of knowledge and the enduring power of mystery. The theory's true power may lie not in its claims about the past, but in the questions it raises about the future. It's a reminder of the beauty of uncertainty, the thrill of discovery, and the endless possibilities that lie before us. The planetary reset theory, in all its elusive glory, continues to inspire, provoke, and captivate, leaving us yearning for more. Thanks for listening. This has been the Conspiracy Theories Project. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to the Forbidden Knowledge Network on Patreon. Subscribe now.